Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beer review. So, over at the Wraggys Beer Festival yesterday, at the Wraggys Vow Renewal, a kind member of the beer community, just before the collapse of Totally Brewed, actually bought quite a few mini kegs, and they gifted them to me really nicely, because I wanted to buy. I wanted Totally Brewed at the beer festival. Obviously, things happened, but they seen that I wanted. They contacted me privately. Says, "Have you got? Did you get the kegs?" And I says, "No, I've not been able to get them. I don't know. I can't get any kegs." Well, he says, "Well, I've got 2 kegs. Would you be okay in accepting them?" I says, "That's really, really kind," and they did. So, absolute thank you. I'm not going to tell you the names because they don't want their names saying. They just want to support the beer channel, and for that, that's really kind. And kindness, without kindness, where would the will be? Anyway, so this is Totally Brewed, as we can see here. Totally Brewed. We're here. They're still here. This is 4 Hopmen of the Apocalypse, 5.2% ABV. And it's an IPA, and let's give it a try. So I'm going to pour this out. I am not the best, and I'll absolutely tell you this at pouring these blooming mini kegs. So here we go. I'm doing multiple reviews, so you will see that the glass has had something in it. I've turned it upside down, but it's still not bloody fingered out. But it's only froth, so don't worry about it. Oh, these proper lively. It's got a good aroma to it. So here we go. And I am sad that Totally Brewed have gone. I spoke to Rob, the owner of Totally Brewed, a lovely bloke, and his wife Ginny, and it's sad because Totally Overdraft isn't there anymore. It's called the Good Fellow George. Totally Tapped, which they still own. I'm hoping, and if Totally Brewed ever watch this, the good people from Totally Brewed, I'm hoping that maybe the beer world is obviously a tough beer world at the moment, as we all know. I'm hoping that under a small kit, like a nano kit, that Totally Brewed can be relived, because those beers are iconic. Hopmen of the Apocalypse is an iconic beer. Or to give it to a brewery and say, you brew the beers under the Totally Brewed label. I don't know if that's a possibility. There's some good breweries in Nottingham: Black Iris, Liquid Light, Bang the Elephant, Lenton Lane, who could all brew the beers under and use that to. I mean, I know there's legalities with whatever's happened to the brewery, but in the future, if that's a possibility. But yeah, so it would probably be a bit more clear. That's probably just because of the fact that it was when it came out the thing. So we're looking at like a golden looking pour, a whitehead. Now I've tasted this many times over the years, because as a Nottingham person, going in Nottingham pubs, I see a lot of Totally Brewed, and they were everywhere. And it is sad. It's really sad that we lost one of our own good people. But business is business. I can hear voices outside. Weird. So yeah, must be students in that garden. I'm at the bottom of my garden. This garden's surrounding me, so at the top of the garden you don't really hear it. At the bottom of the garden you do. So yeah, it's looking good. It's gone down well because at the beer festival, literally, there's literally that much left in the bottom, so it's gone down really well. Really glad I've got the chance to have a go at it. I've got my mate Andy who lives in Beeston, goes in the Star Inn, happy drinker, one of the happy drinkers, and I want to let him know that whatever he loves Totally Brewed, his favourite brewery by far, and you know, one of the people who were gutted. And we did go down for the last night of Stargazer on at the Star Inn. You know, as a beer person, it does hurt. It does. I'd say there's a bit of tropical going off. It won't stay in this can another day. I wouldn't have thought. So it needs drinking. And I shall rally the troops tomorrow, or even drive over to Beeston and drop the bugger off. But yeah, tasting well, and there's a reason why it went down well last night. You know, it's well, a lot of the Nottingham beer community were there, and we had a fantastic time. And I got married, obviously, as well. Yeah. Didn't fall over as well. Although, like a twat, I walked into a door when I went for a wee in the middle of the night, and obviously I'm not in my own house, so I'm walking out, half drunk. He says. I'm trying to find the door to the toilet, and my wife had to get out of bed and guide me towards near the toilet. Yeah, just a bit weird, but there you go. That's tasting absolutely spot on. Probably the last review of 4 Hopmen of the Apocalypse. Who better than a beer reviewer who actually cares, you know. Make no mistake about it, I am Nottingham, a Nottingham brewery, Nottingham beer reviewer. Wow. And you know, a decent person, yeah, who falls over. But anyway, yeah, good 4.2 out of 5 for me. Really glad to get this review in, and thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Cheers all. I swear these beer reviews are getting longer.